Naga, Jyothi, fertility consultant at BabyScience IVF Clinic, Kolar. Today I am going to tell you about how the IVF procedure is step by step. So we call the couple on day 2 or day 3. We do scan for the female partner to see the AFC count, and based upon that we will decide the dosage of the gonadotropins. Once we decide the dosage of the gonadotropins, they give the serum estrogen and progesterone sample on the same day, and we start the injections. The injections will go daily for 10 to 11 days. And in the meanwhile, we call her for 3 to 4 times scans to see the follicular monitoring. We see how the follicles are developing on the scan. Depending upon that, we need to increase the dose or decrease the dose. To decide that, we call her for the scans. Once the eggs are completely developed, means 18 to 20 mm, and when we decide that day for the trigger injection, and we give trigger injection like HCG or decapeptyl, and we give the trigger dosage. Ovum pickup is planned at 35th hour, and we tell you the timings. And at that time, it is a very small procedure where you are given under short GA. It will be done under the scan, and we pick up the follicles from it. And once the follicles we pick up, and we transfer it to the embryologist, and they actually screen for the eggs, and they keep it aside. And for denudation, how many we have got the eggs, and how many are the mature eggs. For these mature eggs, we inject the sperms. That is called as ICSI procedure. Once they are fertilized, and we store them at day 3 and day 5 depending upon their growth and development, and in the culture media, and we freeze them. The eggs are freezed, and then we decide depending upon the hormonal assay which we have done on the day 2 and as well as on the day of trigger. Based upon those values, we decide whether the patient will go for fresh transfer or frozen transfer. Patient is going for frozen transfer. We store all the embryos in the lab at a certain temperature and providing all the media to the embryos. And after that, once the patient is called after she gets her cycles, and again from the day 2 and day 3, we again start with the hormones to get this endometrial lining. So we need to have the endometrial lining. This triple line should be formed. So we give hormonal tablets, estrogen, for at least a minimum of 8 days, and then we call again for scan to see the endometrial lining, and it should be triple line. Then we add the progesterones based upon the stage of the embryo, and then we plan for the transfer cycle accordingly. Thank you.